Okay, I was going to show you how far the phaser moves. It just barely. You can probably hear it, but it's not even a 1/16 of an inch. I don't understand how far that may supposed to move or if it's stuck. But it says to move it forward that way, and it's just not. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of play. I'll move it forward and set it. These are my timing marks here that I'll show you in a minute. Okay, one of the things I'm working out now is my engine was throwing a P0016 and low power, skipping almost, but tried to relearn and it would not work. So I've taken the valve cover back off. I noticed when I had my timing marks lined up earlier, my cam marks down there, my crank marks that I had taken when I was doing the head gasket was not lined up like they were originally. So I thought it was a chain link off. So I set the cams like they should be. They were lined up fine. That's just that I could tell the crank was off maybe one tooth. And so what I've done is I believe I've moved the tooth over one. I'm going to put the phaser back on this side and line everything back up again and see if my marks down here are lined up correctly and marks up here lined up correctly. I'm going to check the flats on the back of the cams back there. I've got my tool on there right now, and see if it looks better, better line. Okay, so this is what happened. I was able to take this sprocket off here, okay, and I let the chain go loose on this side. Didn't take this sprocket off, kept that chain side tight, okay. Now again, my problem was my chain appeared to have jumped one tooth. So when my marks were lined up here and here, my piston was not at top dead center. Although my cams were where they were supposed to be. It was probably a little below top dead center, maybe 1/4 of an inch. So, lucky me, I was able to rotate the crank to get tension off of the chain on this side and let the chain jump a tooth down in the bottom, and I had to use a clothes hanger to kind of work the chain around one tooth and tighten her up. Now, in this whole process, you're going to lose your plunger tension. Your tension's going to come out, and you're going to have to go down without this on, without the exhaust sprocket on, go down in on the front side toward the front of the car, and there's a lever on the tensioner that you have to, first of all, you have to make sure there's no tension on the plunger for it to work. It has to go fully extended, and then you pull up on it, and what that'll do is it'll unlock the tensioner, and then you pull back on this chain as hard as you can, and if you're lucky, the plunger comes back pretty quick. If not, what I did too, I had the holding tool, which is this $100 tool off eBay. I should start making these. Put the tool in so when the plunger does move, you could slide it right down into place. If everything goes well, you could put this sprocket on and it should slide right on. You may have to rotate this cam a tiny bit left or right to get the sprocket to slide back on. And also during the whole process. I had the cam holding tool, which actually goes like this on the back of the cam lobes back there. So once you have the cams in the correct position for disassembly for the head, you slide this tool on. My other video for removing the head will have this information. So tomorrow, to put a new bolt here. If I could get one locally, I'll do it tomorrow. If not, I'll have to do it another day. But new torque yield bolt here. Put everything back together again, and we should be good to go.